1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
All right, 6 minutes after 9 o'clock, beautiful Thursday morning. It's time for Veterans News. Joe Martone sitting in the captain's seat. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning, all you listeners, all you veterans and supporter of veterans. We thank you. We salute you. Another God-given day. This is Thursday. Beautiful Thursday. What's the date? June 20 what? 8th. Thank you. See? You get to talk to me, Larry, because it's just two of us today. Isn't that nice? June 28th, beautiful day to be a veteran, to be in the USA, to be able to say something and your tongue's not pulled out or your hands are not cuffed and you're put in jail. Remember, that is your freedom. A lot of the veterans gave up the ultimate sacrifice. And don't forget, this coming Wednesday is July 4th. Veterans News, brought to you by WOCA during AM Ocala Live at 9 a.m. every Thursday, is also brought to you by Hires Baxley. Hires Baxley has had generations of families honor them with their trust and confidence. They believe it's because for the last 128 years, their team of caring professionals have established a reputation of serving families with excellence and compassion. Hires Baxley continuously and currently partners with the Boy Scouts of America, Troop Number 72, to properly dispose of decommissioned American flags. They are also a drop-off location for the program Cell Phones for Soldiers, helping to provide minutes that matter and helping heroes home. Hires Baxley is located at 910 East Silver Springs Boulevard, right here in Ocala. You can call them with questions at 352-629-7171. 352-629-7171. Information can also be found at hiresbaxley.com. Also, Veterans News is brought to you by Bob Wine's Chameleon Gardens and Nursery, 2610 Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. When it comes to landscaping, Bob Wines has what you need. Everything from small plants to large trees, mulch, fertilize, and so much more. Bob Wines will even deliver, plant, and guarantee their trees. Bob Wines Chameleon Gardens and Nursery has been keeping you blooming since 1952. If you have questions when they're open, what they might have, what you're looking for, give them a call. 352-629-5766. 352-629-5766. Remember, Bob Wines offers a 10% discount to veterans with proper identification. There we go. So that takes care of that. Those are our sponsors. Remember, if you want to become a sponsor of Veterans News and help the financial end of this, we would appreciate it here at WOCA, because we do this as a public service to all veterans here. Now, coming up right around the corner, right after the 4th of July, Saturday, July 7th, at the Ocala Marion County Veterans Memorial Park at 2601, I'm sorry, I'm thinking the other order, 2601 Southeast Fort King Street in Ocala. For information, give them a call, 671-8422, area code 352-671-8422. That's the Marion County Veterans Service and the Marion County's Veterans Council cordially invite you to join them for the quarterly memorial ceremony. It's at 10 a.m., and that's that Saturday, July 7th, right here in Ocala. Remember that Memorial Park was built in 1997, believe it or not, the same year that Veterans Helping Veterans USA was established. Coincidental? I don't know, but that's the one thing that's happening there. Also, now you can put this on your calendars, get your pens out as usual. Remember, if I talk too fast, just give us a call later. We'll give you the information. You can call us here at 732-8000. There you go. Now, the First Responders Breakfast is coming up Friday, October 26th This is a breakfast, so get your butts up and get in there at 7:30 in the morning, which is late, really. The event begins promptly at 8 a.m. and ends at 9 a.m. It's being held at the Holiday Inn right here in Ocala. It's the Holiday Inn, 3600 Southwest 38th Avenue. For questions, call them. 629-9500. 629-9500. Again, area code 352 for those that are out of the area or watching us on the internet that are going to be back in the area in October. Remember, you can give them a call. It's a plate at breakfast is included, and it's free for all nominated first responders. And it's, of course, sponsored by Veterans Helping Veterans and Hires Baxley. Right there. It's the Hometown Heroes Breakfast. And the purpose is to recognize local hometown heroes by honoring and encouraging them. We'll be asking for the departments to nominate 2 to 4 people as their hometown heroes. The selection committee will be made up of local first responders, local leaders, and dignitaries, including Hank Whittier of Veterans Helping Veterans. All proceeds will be donated to Veterans Helping Veterans USA, which is a 501c3, not-for-profit organization, serving veterans and their families. The organization was, like I said earlier, established in 1997 and later incorporated in 2002 to serve veterans and their families in need of assistance. And the sponsorship levels are platinum, gold, silver, and single-table sponsorships, $3,000 to $1,350, respectively. And again, the date is October 26th. And it is a breakfast at 8 a.m. The doors open at 7:30, and it's a full-plated breakfast. So, to show our support and appreciation, this breakfast will be free to all nominees. There we go. They repeated themselves on this here. So that's, if you want to go, please do so. Give them a call. More forms. I'm looking at them going. I'm reading this off the hip, as they say. So you can contact a lot of people. Steve Tweely at 352-629-7171. That's 629-7171. That's Steve at Hires Baxley. Or Jinky at 286-9491. It's 286-9491 if you want to become a sponsor and support this fine breakfast that we're going to be putting on. When we come back from the break in a few minutes, I'm going to talk about the other event coming up in December. We have a lot of events coming up, and of course, it is the time of the year, and Veterans Helping Veterans USA here, headquartered in Marion County, do help the veterans that fall through the cracks, that are confused, don't know where to turn. They've come out of the service, or they've been in service, and they've come out, and they've been out for a while, and they're not having questions answered, or they're having problems, and they don't know where to turn. You try to look it up. Google is great, but it just goes so far, and you've got to speak to a human being. So in that respect, just give them a call. Phone number is 433-2320. That's 433-2320, area code 352. That is Veterans Helping Veterans USA. There's someone there from 8 in the morning on, and they can either tell you to come into the new facility there on East Silver Springs Boulevard, or they will direct you in the right direction. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. And a little side note here. For the fireworks, it says fireworks signs for veterans with PTSD, post-traumatic stress. And this comes out of Atwater, California, but it hits us all. As we're making plans to celebrate the 4th of July, a lot of people may not realize the sounds of fireworks can be hard, for veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder. To help those veterans better deal with a holiday, a group of veterans in the Valley is offering special new signs. Members of the Marines Central California veterans are offering firework caution signs for veterans with PTSD. The vets will post a sign on their lawn for neighbors to show that loud noises can trigger bad memories to help them avoid some of the stress. With the flashy light and loud noise, this sign allows that veteran to passively speak out to the community, to their neighbors, and to kindly ask them, can you please take your fireworks maybe down the block or another part of town, without any confrontation or any issue they may have. Art is a retired Army Command Sargent. Grandandino, I guess his last name is. So he put this forth out there. So, and if they don't have to sign up, but they're a veteran from Vietnam or whatever, and they're a neighbor, go up and ask them. What the heck? Well, we don't bite. And at this moment, let's take a break, Larry, and we'll be right back with more of AM Ocala Live and Veterans News.
Have you gotten plenty of those dwarf ever-blooming azaleas for just $3.99 at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala? If not, you've still got time this week. But hurry, because they usually sell out fast. Gorgeous dwarf ever-bloomers in the reddest red you've ever seen, just $3.99. Want to save up to 20% on cute and artsy stuff for your garden? Then go inside their genuine, old-timey greenhouse. Hundreds of items, including bird baths, fountains, statues, yard art of all kinds, and much is marked down 20%. Also, don't forget to stock up on Bob Wine's famous pine straw mulch. Won't blow away, won't float away, and it's yours for as little as $4.75 for a big bag if you buy 10. Check the website, then go to Bob Wine's on Southeast 38th Street. Daily till 4:30, Monday through Friday, Saturdays till 3, in the same blooming place since 1952.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings of each month at 9:05, Robert Colin will be with us from On Top of the World, Ocala's premier active adult community. Be sure to listen and be sure to call in. Speak with Robert to learn about all the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will have guests, and we're sure you will enjoy our little chat. You deserve the world, and we bring it to you. So be sure to tune in on the first and third Wednesdays of each month right here on The Source, WOCA. Friends, countrymen, tourists, and Ocalans, lend me your ears. Hey, speaking of ears, there is an opportunity for you to help feed and provide good maintenance, housing, and medical care for Marion County's rescued big cats, bears, monkeys, and other disabled or unreleasable wild and exotic animals. Take a tour on Wednesdays or Saturdays of the Endangered Animal Rescue Sanctuary. Call 352-266-2859. The Endangered Animal Rescue Sanctuary is affectionately known as EARS.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front-end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Intervals of clouds and sunshine Thursday with a thunderstorm in the area, high 89 to 93. Partly cloudy Thursday night, low 73 to 77. For Friday, times of clouds and sun with a thunderstorm around, especially during the afternoon hours, high 89 to 93. Saturday, more clouds and sun with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm, especially in the afternoon, the high 87 to 91. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
And we're back with more Veterans News. Sound like I came out of the side room. I did, really. No, I'm lying. That's okay. And remember, our phone lines are open, so if you want to chime in, we always like to hear veterans talk about veterans and their opinions, but just keep it clean and not conflicting. That's too much. But the number's call is 622-9622. That's, again, 622-9622. That's our call-in line. If you have any comments, we welcome them, because this is Veterans for Veterans, Veterans News. We have another one coming up, another little post. The Operation Wolfhound pairs service dogs with veterans in needs. This is out of St. Louis, pairing a man's best friend with veterans and paying it forward one pup at a time. It's called Operation Wolfhound, and their mission is to place support dogs with veterans in need. When you pet a dog, something is released, oxytocin, I guess it is released in your mind, which is the hormone of love. Oh, my goodness. Okay, the co-founder of the Operation Wolf Dog said, but it's also the hormone for wound healing. It causes you to feel better and have less intestinal upset. Your wounds heal 20% faster. Who knew that? Maybe that's why they bring animals to hospitals now. They're saying they can do that. So, a Marine veteran, Mike, made the cross-country trip to St. Louis, arriving Wednesday morning. He'll transport 4 German Shepherd puppies from Operation Wolfhound and pair them with veterans in the western states. Well, he says, not only do I have him for the PTSD and TBI, but I'm also a diabetic, says Mike, the Marine veteran. My blood sugar gets below a 70, and I have a tennis ball tied to the refrigerator. The dog will go in, open the refrigerator, and he has an orange juice bottles on the bottom shelf, and he grabs an orange juice bottle and brings it to me. This dog has literally saved my life on 3 different occasions. Operation Wolfhound provides service dogs for veterans dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, or traumatic brain injury, or TBI. Since July 4th, 2007, the operation has placed 80 service animals with veterans across the county. And the training west keeps me motivated and gets me off the couch, says Rachel, an Army veteran. It doesn't. There's no time to sit and dwell on all those thoughts and feelings. You pour all your thoughts and energy into your service dog, your medical device, and part of your family. You know, West has become a large part of the family. That's the name of the dog, logically. Operation Wolfhound provides the dogs free of charge to veterans, including peer counseling, training assistance, and lifetime support for their new furry best friends. That is also happening somewhere here in Marion County. They have approached me, and I have given them the names and the numbers at the Veterans Helping Veterans USA. And it's something that's new that's starting up or continuing here. I think it costs like $5,000 or so just to train a dog, and it takes at least 6 months to train that dog to a year to get it right, to get it up and running to its responsibility potential to help the veteran. And if you ever seen them out there, it's amazing how they'll nudge someone that's going in the wrong direction or is starting to wobble. They'll nudge them. The dogs sense. They have a sense in them that they know. You just know. I seen an article, matter of fact, yesterday, where the dog is a rescue dog, and the dog can sense when something's wrong with somebody in a complete, total crowd. And when that shooting happened last year in Orlando at that club, after everyone was out, and they're all just scattered around, and this dog went to this one individual that had experienced, he was right there in the middle of the shooting. And the rest of the people were just there, and the man just blended in. He didn't know, but the dog knew. And he just went up there and nuzzled him, and it calmed him down. It was something to see. So animals, as I say, have more than just a sixth sense to them. And it's something. It is something to see. So if you know any stories you'd like to share with us about that, remember 622-9622 is the number to call. We'll be more than happy to, because this is Veterans News. It's for veterans, by veterans, and we want to air this every week. We want to continue it. We've been over 15 years doing this right now with Veterans News every week, nonstop. And I don't like to do reruns, so we're going to try to keep it live. So anybody has questions, or you know something coming up with the veterans, let us know, and we'll more than happy to announce it to you. Anything that's coming up, we'll talk more as we get closer, because we have that big one coming up in December, where we're going to have it's a 50-60s doo-wop, and I left the brochure on my desk. I'm not going to run out there and get it now because we have plenty of time. But again, you can call the number at the Veterans Helping Veterans at 433-2320, and they can definitely give you information about that. It's no big deal, But it's coming up, and it's a big hoo-ha, and it's fun. And again, it's Helping Veterans USA. A lot of goodwill goes a long way, but it's the financial report that's needed, the financial money that's needed, because with that in mind, we help the veterans, and it costs. It costs money. That's straight to the cut. We do have a pantry, and we have local grocery stores that help us, that contribute weekly to us. So we have a pantry for the veterans that need it. We have a local gentleman that has given these little boxes of food, and I'm talking not one or two, but by the hundreds. And I can most likely tell you about that. He's down to 50 boxes, and he has given hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of boxes away. And we went and got them, and we give them to the stopgap kind of thing before their food program kicks in or what have you. And we have a lot of items for sale at the Veterans Helping Veterans USA that have been donated. For sale, we can sell them and then use the money to help veterans. Or if a veteran needs something, we'll actually, vent it and donate it to the veteran. So, and more news. Marion County, 49th, holy mackerel, 49th annual God and Country Wednesday, from 12 noon to 10:30 p.m. at the Golden Ocala property in Ocala. The annual Independence Day Family Festival with dozens of activities, including arts, craft vendors, live entertainment, and of course, fireworks. And that's at God and Country. Good morning, all. So, that's there. And don't forget, on Saturday, July 7th, the Daytona International Speedway. That's the Coke 0400. That's the 160-lap, 400-mile holiday weekend. Round and round they go. They never turn right, always left. Has been running for nearly 5 decades. Celebrate the holiday with the largest fireworks show in the Southeast after the race. So, and that's just the tip. Just the tip of the iceberg of things that's happening around here. You can go online and you what they call overload. Oh, Larry, you go overload. All right, we've got something. A design is chosen for the first national monument to the Native American military. Designed for the first national monument to the Native American veterans in Washington came to Harry Pratt in a dream. Pratt, a 77-year-old Marine Corps veteran and member of the Southern Cherokee and another tribe, woke up with a vision. A steel circle poised above a drum whose surface ripples with water, a flame burning in the circle's center. The entire structure ringed by a low wall studded with 4 tall lances. He sat down in his living room in Oklahoma, grabbed a yellow legal pad, and started sketching. After months of work and several revisions, a vision of Pratt's drawing on the Tuesday was named the winner of the international contest to design the National Native American Veterans Memorial. An 8-member jury appointed by the National Museum of American Indian, on whom grounds the memorial will be built, unanimously voted for Pratt's design titled Warriors Circle of Honor over 4 other finalists. I mean, it's phenomenal, and that's coming up. So, and that's, well, they had all the Indian code that they were using, all their language, that was happening back in, I think it was World War II, if I'm not mistaken, and they made a movie about it, and no one could understand it because it was non-English language there. Yeah, so. As always, we thank you all for tuning in to Veterans News. We welcome you to call the station here. If you have anything to add for next week, we'll be here 9 a.m. every Thursday, God willing. This is Veterans News. I'm here, Joe Martone. I am a veteran, proud to help and serve and help all the veterans in the area. So give us a call, 433-2320 at Veterans Helping Veterans USA, and we will try to help you in every way we can. We appreciate you. We salute you. And as we always say at the closing, God bless America.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. A time and place is set for the first full-fledged summit between President Trump and the Russian President Vladimir Putin.
We now know President Trump and Vladimir Putin will hold their summit in Helsinki, Finland on July 16th. That's a Monday.